everything, even U.S. citizens. How crazy is that? Imagine that. Come see these guys. Oh, we'll take you. Yeah, come. Oh, yeah. For a little fee. Oh, we'll take you. We'll ship you out. Imagine that. Imagine some of these people could start getting shipped out. El Salvador has offered to take criminals deported from the U.S., including those with U.S. citizenship, and house them in its mega jail. Yo, y'all better put up or shut up. Y'all, they better start, maybe that's incentive for people to try to get things right. Y'all better ship up or shape up. You thought shit was bad over here? You got your TV, your Wi-Fi. These people over here on TikTok and shit in the prisons and shit. They got video conferences. These people in jail are dating. They have these online date things. They're dating. They're meeting people. People coming to visit them, getting money put on the books. Okay. Come over here. On X specifying that we're willing to take in only convicted criminals, including convicted U.S. citizens, our mega prison, in exchange for a fee. The government celebrated the opening of the jail, which says can hold up to 40,000 inmates, 40,000, by releasing photos and videos of the shaven-headed tattooed prisoners stripped down, butt naked to the waist, being frog marched along the corridors. Damn, they're just hanging out. This shit looks like Squid Games or something. Wow, look how many cops and shit. Look at they're just staring there. How many of these people are there? Wow, look at this. And they shave their heads too. All of them shaved. Bald. That's it, they'll take U.S. citizens. We'll take him. Oh, we'll take good care of them. Don't worry. Just pay the fee, and that's it. We'll take them off our hands. They might disappear after a year or two after they arrive, but we'll take good care of them. Don't worry, my friend.
All right.
Oh,
go in here.
Even as I'm stepping through these doors, I don't fully grasp what we're about to walk into. Suddenly, you're hit with the intense gaze of dozens locking onto you. These men described as the worst of the worst, tattooed with reminders of El Salvador's dark past. It's tense and uncomfortable, but here, officials say comfort isn't meant to exist.
There's no mattresses, there's no sheets. You've got a toilet over here for them to go to the bathroom. You've got this basin here that they use to bathe themselves.
Damn, that's the basin that they bathe in front of everybody. Ugh.
And then you can see there's a barrel of water that they can drink from.
What?
This is a rare look inside El Salvador's terrorism confinement center, known as Secot.
Secot.
And he says there's always somebody standing here in front of the cells. And then if you look up, there's another corridor with more security personnel. Luz 24 horas. 24/7 light.
The prison sits like an isolated fortress, nestled in mountainous terrain, about an hour-and-a-half drive from the capital. Even with government officials on board with us, we're stopped a mile out.
Oh, okay. He's gonna inspect bags now too. Okay, we're clear to get back in.
Only to hit another checkpoint. Approaching the main gate, our cell signals vanish.
They want to do a full search on us before we enter.
Secot's director, Belarmino Garcia, greets us and takes us through a rigorous security check.
Wedding ring. So this is like airport security on steroids. Anything that we're carrying with us. Móvil aquí, teléfono. Okay, anything we're carrying with us has to go there. And then there's a body scan that continues on the other side.
And their faces all covered too. They don't even show their faces. Mask.
Shoes off. This one back on. Gracias.
Gracias.
Once cleared, we toured the vast campus, starting with the armory.
Ooh.
He says they have to constantly remind themselves that they're dealing with
Damn, loaded up like they're ready to go to war.
Essentially the worst of the worst, and for that reason, they need to be ready for whatever risks they might face. It's been equated to 7 football stadiums. It's almost multiple prisons within.
Better ship up or shape up. This is where they're going to send. They're sending U.S. convicted citizens and even illegal and whatever, no, any nationality, anywhere they take them.
In the prison, You can see off to the distance, there's 3 different rings as they describe. The far end, you have one that's 9 meters high of concrete, and then above that, 3 meters of electrified fencing.
15,000.
Electric.
15,000 volts.
More than 1,000 security personnel, guards, police, and military are stationed on site. Inmates are assigned to one of 8 sectors.
The director tells me the inmates, once they're inside one of these sectors, they never leave. Everything is done within, including doctors, as well as legal visits or court hearings.
Each sector holds more than 24 large cells.
Roughly 80 inmates per cell, but it can fluctuate.
Most bear the markings of the gangs that held this nation hostage for decades, committing brutal acts of violence.
You gotta kill people, you gotta rob, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive.
You have to do those things.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
And if you didn't do those things, you wouldn't.
You wanna be a gangbanger.
We meet 41-year-old Marvin Vasquez, shackled and heavily guarded.
What gang were you part of?
MS-13.
And do you have any gang affiliations?
Yeah, I'm tattooed up.
Wow. Dad.
What is this?
Crazy criminals. Say crazy criminals. Yeah, I made this clique in 2011.
You made the clique.
Yeah,
You were a gang leader.
yeah.
Damn, the CCOP prison has been central to Buckal's aggressive crackdown of gang violence since he took office in 2019. The prison, designed to hold up to 40,000 inmates, many of whom are mass murderers, drug traffickers, and members of the notorious gangs like MS-13 and Barrio 18, has become a symbol of his approach. And so the population in prison over there has increased. People in prison, starting from 2000, where there was like 7,000 people, and increasing 2018, 39,000, and now in 2022, 95,000, and then 2023, 105,000 population. Not just in that one prison, but in general, the whole country.
What is it like to live here?
It's probably not a hotel 5-star, but
Oof.
they give you the 3 times the food. They give you some programs. You go to do exercise.
Ejercicio nosotros lo podemos repetir siempre.
Some church religion programs too.
But that's limited to just 30 minutes a day. The other 23 and a half hours, they're kept inside and locked up.
For inmates who get violent with other prisoners or guards,
Ooh.
We're going to close the door. I just want to get a sense of,
Oh no, yo, pitch black.
wow.
solitary confinement awaits.
A little hole to look out.
Through this hole.
Y'all better ship up or shape up.
They can be in here for 15 days, potentially. All right, I'm ready to get out.
Dude.
Critics point specifically to the prison's strict control and isolation of inmates, calling it a violation of human rights.
The director brought up that a lot of folks will raise concerns from a human rights perspective and an abuse of human rights, that he's calm hearing that because he sees it day to day, the process they go through to maintain, as he sees it, proper punishment.
Facebook, you all better shape up or y'all ain't gonna ship out. Y'all watch what I tell you. This shit was on Facebook the other day. Somebody said, it was Annie, my niece Annie. Annie said, y'all stop these niggas from coming in y'all houses over y'all children. Y'all know who y'all is. Y'all keep your own goddamn kids. Hell, that man killed that baby, throw that baby out there in that goddamn landfill. Keep your own goddamn kids. Hell, stop having them. That's what you do. That's what you whole need to do. Stick something up in your ass and stop having kids so much. Then you don't have to be worried about CPS taking them. Yeah. You hear me, don't you, saying?